He thought he was untouchable. He thought the world still saw him as the charming TikTok star, not the man on trial. In his mind, he wasn't the one who needed forgiveness. He was the one who'd been wronged. So inside that courtroom, he smiled. He argued with prosecutors.
You cannot ask me anything. I'm asking you.
Oh, I'm not gonna tolerate this. What? What did you just say? I've been incarcerated 3 years. You never showed that to my team. Where did you get that?
He snaps at the victims' families when they speak, as if their pain didn't matter. When interviewed about the crime, he put on the same act he'd always known: tears, trembling voice, and playing the emotional victim. To him, it was just another performance, another chance to convince the world he did what was right, and that he'd walk out a free man. But what Ali Abulaban didn't know was that the prosecution had a trail of videos and messages that he could never talk his way out of. And when those were played in court, his world shattered. Still, deep down, he believed he could charm his way out. But then, the judge spoke, and in that moment, the courtroom fell silent as they watched him cry like a baby. Everyone realized the man who thought he was untouchable had finally met his ending. This is the chilling case of Ali Abulaban. Ali Abulaban was famous online. His impressions, his comedy videos, his confident personality, it all drew millions of views. To his followers, he was funny, charismatic, and ambitious. But behind the screen, his personal life was falling apart. He was married to Anna Abulaban, and together they had a young daughter. To many, they looked like a perfect social media couple. But according to court records, their relationship had become toxic. Arguments, jealousy, accusations, all hidden behind curated smiles and filters. Anna had finally asked him to move out of their apartment. She wanted peace, space, and safety. But Ali didn't take that rejection well. He secretly made a copy of the apartment key, installed a recording device inside, and began listening in on her conversations. And what he heard next would send him spiraling. One day, Ali claimed he overheard another man's voice inside the apartment, the voice of Rayburn Cardenas Barron, a close friend of Anna. Fueled by rage and obsession, Ali returned to the apartment armed with a weapon. Prosecutors say he walked in and carried out an act that would forever destroy multiple lives. Moments later, he fled the scene, but not before calling his mother. According to investigators, he told her what he'd done, in tears, saying his life was over. Police later located and arrested him on the highway, with his daughter in the vehicle. During an interview, he broke down, one moment sobbing uncontrollably, the next blaming Anna, insisting it was her fault. He said he just snapped, but to prosecutors, it wasn't a moment of madness. It was planned.
You got off the elevator. What happened next?
As you can see, I was in a hurry to get in there. I didn't even wait for the door to open. I was running. I used my key card. The only thing I had in my hand was my key card. I opened the door. I barged in. I was immediately startled. I stopped right in my tracks like a deer in the headlights. They weren't in the bedroom. They weren't having sex. They're right there, cuddling on the couch. I didn't expect that Anna would ever do that to me. Him, of all people. I mean, she knew how I felt about him. She knew how I felt. I was trying to believe her. I was trying to believe that she wasn't cheating on me, that she would let me fix this, because I was sick. I was struggling from drugs and mental illness, and I fucked up. I fucked up a lot, but I was trying to fix this. And when I saw that it was him, I couldn't take it. I couldn't take the fucking betrayal. I couldn't believe that she could do that to me, to our daughter. And then before I could stop myself, I just fucking snapped. My gun was in my hand, and next thing I'm shooting, and I can't stop. I'm just shooting, and I'm even startled. It's like I'm watching it happen. I'm like I'm in the passenger seat of my own body. I can't stop it, and I hear Anna screaming and crying. And I don't even remember shooting Anna. I just remember running back to the front door, and I grabbed the door handle, and then it hit me. I'm like, did that just happen? And I turn around, and I see Anna leaning forward, and there's blood. And I'm like, Anna! I couldn't believe I did that.
Throughout the trial, Ali's behavior stunned everyone. He smiled, winked, even joked during testimony.
I'm sorry.
At times, he stared directly at the jury, as if daring them to judge him. He snapped at prosecutors when they questioned him.
You shot Anna in the head. You pushed her head down into Ray's lap, right?
Oh, I'm not going to tolerate this.
On October 18th, you were also researching teen porn videos, correct?
What? What did you just say?
That's what you were researching, correct?
Say it again?
Teen porn videos.
You're out your mind.
Okay.
Show me the teen you just said. You want to paint me as some kind of child molester? Show me. Show me. What you just said. I've never seen that in a discovery. I've been incarcerated 3 years. You never showed that to my team. Where did you get that?
But when they played the video of what took place at the apartment, he couldn't stop crying. He cried and cried and cried. Then came the text messages, one showing jealousy, anger, and control. The courtroom went silent. But through it all, Ali was still convinced that somehow he could talk his way out of it, that somehow he could beat the case. But when the verdict was read, the smile and confidence was gone. He quickly reacted angrily towards the victims' families, who was rejoicing to the verdict.
The jury in the above entitled cause find the defendant, Ali Abulaban, guilty of the crime of murder in the first degree.
Silence. Nothing.
His face turned pale, and he began to cry. The same man who once made millions laugh online was now just another defendant hearing the word guilty. And then, the moment everyone waited for, the sentencing. The judge looked straight at him and said,
"He will die in prison. He will never be a free man. He will take his last breath there." Please.
The courtroom erupted, gasps, claps, tears of relief. For the families, justice had finally spoken.
This was the best we could hope for, and we just thank God that our prayers have been answered, and now we can all rest.
For Ali, the world he built, the followers, the fame, the ego, all collapsed in seconds. He tried to speak. He read a statement, crying, apologizing, but no one was moved. To many, it was just another performance, and the show was over. Ali Abulaban's story is a haunting reminder that the masks we wear online can't hide who we truly are. A man who once made millions laugh ended up making millions gasp. But here's the question. Do you think Ali truly snapped in the heat of emotion, or was he always a dangerous man pretending to be charming? Comment your thoughts below. And if you believe justice was served, hit subscribe, because more real courtroom stories like this are coming soon. Thanks for watching.